I think I know what the ideal is that I want to get to. Oops, let me button my belt up. The thing is that I was thinking about something. I had made a video. It was like really long, so I'm not gonna put it up. I try to put real long videos up, but I was talking about mysteries, and I kind of got to this point at the end. It was a very spontaneous thought that occurred to me. That where I was thinking about science, and I was saying something I don't like about science. Although I do love science, I'm a person who loves science. And maybe it's not science, but it's just some people in science, or some people in general, who think that the goal of science is to demystify the universe, to sort of cleanse the universe of mysteries, because mysteries are the source of all problems in the world. If we don't understand a problem, it's because of mystery, and we don't understand. And if we understood, we wouldn't have problems. And I get to thinking, you know what? I like mysteries. Not problems, but I like mysteries. And maybe some problems aren't deadly problems. I mean, like, being trapped in a cave somewhere and you have to cut your arm off or something. I don't want that kind of problem. But, like problems like trying to figure out a puzzle type thing, or trying to figure out some ideal, trying to understand it and trying to put certain ideals together kind of things. You want to understand things. But see, there's one thing that occurred to me is this. The more you understand things, the more mysteries come about. You see, if for every problem that you solved, 10 new mysteries jump up. And if you solve those, then 10 more from each one comes up. And it becomes more and more. And if your ultimate goal is to demystify the universe, then it's about as close as you can get to living in hell without actually burning up somewhere. Because you'll be frustrated forever. The more you know, the more mysteries there are. It's the opposite of what you plan to do. You plan to demystify, but you've made it even more mysterious. And that's not a bad thing. To me, that's a good thing. I like mysteries. I like the world of things we don't know. That's the stuff to explore. That's where things get exciting. It's like what Einstein said, that the most beautiful thing that we can ever do is to explore the mysterious, to explore the unknown. I think the biggest thing in my life is learning to overcome the fear of things that are different, the fear of things that are new, the fear of things that are not familiar, where you have to come up with whole new ways of thinking, whole new ways of conceiving the world and looking at it and perceiving it differently and just everything. You have to come up with whole new concepts about things. And that, to me, is exciting and fun and interesting. But for some people, that's terrifying. When they get away from the familiar, it's just terrifying. And it fills them with anxiety and uncertainty. And, they don't know where they stand, and they don't know their place in this new way. They don't know where they are in the order of things. And not knowing shouldn't be something to be afraid of. There's so many times I go places, and I even wonder, why did I do this? When I went to Japan, I just thought, why was I, there? But I was there, and I was having a great time because it was so mysterious. It was, a whole different culture that's completely different from my own culture. A place where I only knew a few words in the language. That was exciting to me. That was exciting to me. I like to explore things that are new and different. And I'm not, sometimes there's fear, but sometimes the fear is what makes it good. Not terror fear, like being terrified, but, like, gee, I'm not too sure about this. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I turn the corner, or what's going to happen when I go here or do that. And some people have to have everything where they know and they can predict, and they know years in advance and centuries in advance what's going to happen. They need to know. They got to know, and they have to demystify. And when you try to demystify the universe, you wind up driving yourself crazy. You will never demystify it. You can understand things better. You can increase your understanding. But the more you increase the understanding, the more you explore things, the more mysteries there are. And it's just the way things work. It's simply the way things work.